Yeah, okay, mate. Welcome to the group, by the way. Now, BICO. I did post about it last month and also made some videos on it and stuff. I posted it was good for accumulation, spot accumulation down here. The price was about 54 cents back then. That was about a month ago. So that was down in here, 54. Well, it was probably in here, 54 cents. Since then it did have a very nice move up. Obviously it's came back down a bit now, so it's nice to see the dip back down if you're looking to accumulate. But let's look through it here. Now, from experience, what I have noticed, when you get a large base like this and the volume starts to pick up and you get the move higher, the increase in volume and the increase in price. What I have noticed here, when you break above the white 100 moving average, after all of this has happened, there's usually an initial spike, and then afterwards it'll drop back down and usually go into accumulation phase before going higher again. So for me, this is bullish structure. Obviously it's a bad kind of nasty rejection. We'll look at other time frames now in a minute, but I would expect probably more downside to then go into accumulation. So maybe it's hard to tell exactly. There's a big order block here. Let's just try and find there's a main support area kind of running through there. It's touched here, it's running through all of this. If it got down to the 55 cent level, I think it's a fantastic buying opportunity again. There is, if you look at this candle here, right here, this is the large volume candle. So the low end of this candle is slightly higher there, somewhere there. So that's 59 cent. If price comes down to 59 cent and pierces below it, I would suggest that any pierces below that candle will get bought up quickly, and probably getting ready for that next move higher. So I would probably wait. Quite often I do see these pull back after that first initial leg higher. So dips on this for me are buying opportunities to later go higher. Anywhere in this sort of range here, you could even start slightly above if you don't want to, if you don't want to miss out on it, if you really want to get involved on this. What I will also say, it's good to use the toolbar, the search bar up here. You can see up here, well, you can use my name, use MartyBoots and BICO, and it'll bring up some of my last posts on it. There is a couple of interesting posts from the past. I was saying to buy right down here on the very lows. It was down 25 cent down here. This was a bullish stop hunt. I did post about it. It can have a large bounce off there, and obviously we did run up to, we hit nearly $1. That would have been nearly 4x from where I was posting about it down here, because bullish yearly stop hunts can be very, very powerful. But I'm just saying it's good to use this the search bar here. But anyway, yeah, the search bar can help. So I do think and like that. I do. What am I trying to say here? I do think that this is going to eventually go lower, and I do also like this pattern. There's many patterns that have actually formed something like this. I'll take you back to ADA USD in the past. Now this might not be the best example, but it's similar, right? So you can kind of see this first initial move up after you have the long base, after you break above this white 100 moving average, after there's an increase in volume up in here. It dips down and then forms this base. It doesn't quite get back to the white 100 moving average itself, but what happens is you come back into support, right? See this, it used to be resistance and now becomes support. So price comes down there and there's actually filters out through a base. This actually lasted many weeks. I'm not saying that BICO will last this long down here, but what I am saying is I do think it's buying opportunities down here. If we can, if you bought ADA there, look what happened in the past, right? It absolutely skyrocketed from there and done whatever it done. There's a 20x even to there, and it even went more than that. So if we understand the pattern and understand the structure, we can you know, you can take that structure and pattern forward and look at BICO. Now it's not identical, of course, but I think a similar sort of thing should play out. Dips down here into this sort of support area can build a base or whatever, you know, before getting the real move, the real alt season to the upside. And that's the way I think things are going to play out. And there's many coins like this that are developing. Right now we just need patience, and if we can try and nail the lows on these and have patience, you know, we can make a lot of money. This increase in volume is beautiful. Volume precedes price. Okay, so the dips here in theory still should be very good opportunities.